2019 was an incredibly eventful year for me. Not only did I start a relationship with this person, whoever she is, but also I went to Japan twice. Once as a part of an exchange study, and second, well, as a tourist to see her for an entire month where we basically traveled the whole of Japan. I developed so strongly personally, both in and outside of YouTube. And that's why I want to go and celebrate that by ranking up all my favorite 2019 Japan YouTube moments. Let's go. Say let's go.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Fight the Yakuza.
So the first video that I wanted to let you know about is 100 things to do in Japan, but in 1 minute. So the reason why I wanted to make that video, I kind of got that idea from the fact that a lot of people, they like those shorter videos. They like a short burst of information. It helped me develop in cutting down and breaking information down to the barest bones. To show 100 things in 1 minute, you actually have to show more than one thing per second. That's why this thing made the list. It was incredibly challenging for me, but I also learned a lot. And alas, next. Exactly, you need to learn when the cue is.
Yeah.
So blue.
Yeah.
Number 9, that was basically our big debut, her big debut on this channel. Our trip to Cape Irago was actually a really lovely experience that I had in Japan, because what we did is we just went somewhere distant where not too many people go. What I learned in that video is that I managed to take a different tone for once, not just do crazy ha ha, oh my god, I'm a tourist in Japan, but have a more kind of, how do you say, just a kind of more relaxed, more mature kind of tone. And I feel like at that point is where I started to understand that videos kind of need a story to be shown, and that's why this one makes place number 9. And I guess we'll go to the next one.
Next.
Monkey.
And oh god, this video is going to be another Abroad Japan parody, isn't it? Why is every single one of my videos now turning into an Abroad Japan parody? How to have fun in Kyoto. So this video is actually really dear to me. Basically I made it with the idea, hey, I needed my own style. Because for me, the kind of big issue with YouTube right now is that not a lot of creativity or originality is within these kind of travel or adventure videos. So I needed to cook up something new, and basically it's just me going there and having as much fun as possible. And how to explain that? No, I made my own style of video, and that got commented. And that was a really encouraging moment, that video. And that's why it makes place number 8. I love going to Kyoto. Kyoto is a place that has become really dear to me because of this video. Well, yeah.
Next.
You're getting good. I just wanted to tell you guys, she is right now with me here in Austria at my parents' place for Christmas. How nice of them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And one video that will come out very soon is an adventure where she does a little bit of a Christmas Euro trip. And, well, I've learned a couple of new tricks for that one in terms of shooting. So I'm excited to hear what you think of it. She's supposed to say next.
Next.
Exactly.
This year I had the luxury to spend Christmas and New Year's here in Japan, and it was a bit sad, you know. Christmas evening without family, with a bag of crisps. Disregard that. But what is really interesting is that Japan obviously has a bunch of traditions that they do during the New Year.
This video was my first of the year 2019. I remember that time fondly, as I was still an exchange student in Japan, experiencing what was probably the best time of my life. I also just broke 100 subscribers back then. Thumbs up if you're one of those OGs. February would mark the end of those studies, and I really wanted to stay and do more adventures in Japan. I saw YouTube as an opportunity to continue on with my journey there, as long as I was successful. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I didn't become a successful YouTuber. But that doesn't matter. I love the adventure, and I will always continue pursuing it. And this video is a symbol for this fighting spirit, because that is how I felt when I made it back then 1 year ago. This is exactly why it is ranked as place 7.
Next.
Yes.
Kyoto and Osaka. The second time, however, is an opportunity to visit awesome
I reuse that so often.
attractions like the Nagashima Spa Land.
Second time in Japan. That was basically the start of my journey, my second journey in Japan, where I specifically came to see her. Really lovely. And it was a kind of idea for me to remember and recollect some of the memories and experiences that I had from my first trip, my exchange in Japan. I feel like I made something really cool out of it. It was the first video where people kind of started to say, hey, look, your pacing is getting really, really good. My sister, for example, said so, that she didn't get bored watching it at all. I mean, you should of course get excited watching my videos, but not being bored, that's a good first step. And a good second step as well.
Next.
Yes.
In the left corner, the Millennials. A cabinet hotel
Crowd
with a mystery
cheers.
market in Kyoto. And in the right corner, its opponent, the also charmingly named J-shaped Capsule Hotel. With a 7.
The Capsule Hotel Deathmatch. Well, that's my craziest video so far. It's my basically foray into VFX, visual effects. It was an epic video. Honestly, it's basically kind of the final boss of my exchange in Japan Odyssey, that video. It was really fun to make, it was really difficult to make, it was really tiring and exhausting to make, but I'm really proud of it. It's something where I can really know, yes, I can do whatever the hell I want, and I can enjoy doing that, and that's why it's an epic and awesome video. Well, yeah. Well, you just need to watch it, and watch it past the first 7 minutes. Then it gets real good.
Next.
Yes.
It's hooking, isn't it?
I
kinda just wanna continue watching it.
How well the Japanese maintain
The Fate of Sakata, one of my most recent videos. One thing that really stands out is that it's quite hooking. It's not all that much that we experienced there. All we did was walk around Sakata, a small place in Japanese countryside, and look at a couple of things. But out of that, I was still able to make an engaging video, and I felt like I made the color, the video, how it looks, also stand out quite well. And I actually managed to finish that video in just 2 weekends. It only took me 2 weekends to make that video, and that's crazy.
Next.
Why Japanese cities are better than yours. This video is my foray into video essays. I had already planned that video back in February, but only managed to make it in August. I could have never imagined it being received as well as it did. It was shared multiple times throughout the entire internet, climbing to over 7,000 views and 100 likes. This is my best performing video to date, and that makes me realize something. People enjoy smart videos. They love the feeling of using their time to acquire new knowledge and vasten their view on the world. Their video being recognized so well makes me give it a high ranking with little hesitation, and it has also prompted me to work on new video essays about Japan in the future. I want to make sure that videos focused on knowledge will have actual depth and not just be readings of Wikipedia. Japan cruise. Right, also one of my longer videos, also recent ones, our epic cruise around Japan. What an epic experience. And I managed to really make things look great in that one. I was really proud of what I made with that video. And you were in it. That's why I also like it. Aww. But now, my best video of this year coming up.
Next.
Seriously. I went to
Walk, walk, walk.
my capsule hotel was around 45 minutes on foot away from Osaka Station, and now
Osaka. Oh yeah, back in January, back in my exchange study, I went to Osaka. And back then, I actually didn't intend to make that video. I intended to make a parody of another YouTuber by copying his shots. And in total, it didn't come out quite as well as I'd hoped, but at that time, it helped me make my videos better, my shooting for example. After a year after I did that parody video, I was actually not too happy that I didn't actually have a proper video about this epic city, because it really is that awesome. So then I ended up making this 11-minute video, and holy hell, it is my absolute favorite video that I ever made. I managed to build a new story out of leftover footage, and this leftover footage, this leftover story ended up becoming so much fun, so epic, the pacing was so awesome that this is my absolute most favorite video to date. And I'm ridiculously proud of that. I'm so happy that I made it. It's a video I keep going back to because I just enjoy watching it so much. And that's why it's my #1 favorite Japan video of my channel. 2020 is going to be absolutely epic. I'm ever so more motivated to make videos because now I really enjoy making videos. It's just so much fun. But what I would love to hear from you is, what is your favorite red value moment of 2019? For example, I know that sometimes people tell me they really liked a certain moment, and sometimes I'm surprised by that. Sometimes I'm like, what, you like that? I sometimes don't understand why, but I'm happy nevertheless. And sometimes the other case happens, when they like a moment, people like a moment, and I like it too, and I can understand why. Both of these cases are awesome, so let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if that is your first video right here, and let me know in comments what is your favorite red value moment. And alas, I wish you a happy new year. She does too. Say happy new year.
Happy New Year to you.
Bye bye.